Hey guys, how's it going? This is my recommendation for the Focus Rs as far as what parts to get. Starting with performance parts and then also just pretty much mods you can just do that are kind of budgeting. You know, if you're not into the whole performance part of it, what things can make your car look somewhat decent, better than what it is. So yeah, let's get started. So first things first on my performance list would be the rear motor mount. I can't show it because it's under the car unless I lift the car up. I'm currently running the Cobb. You could either run the Cobb or the CPE Stage 2 rear motor mount. This being part of the performance package because this car already from factory has a lot of wheel hop. So with that being said, I believe that the rear motor mount should be the first one in line for a performance upgrade. Right after that, I will say this is kind of a big one because it all has to do with the same thing. I will say it has to do with the Accessport. Typically when you buy an Accessport, you can get a free filter or a free custom tune. So I would recommend go ahead and get the Accessport with the filter, and when you go custom tuning you will want to go E30 at one point, but you can't go E30 until you get these other additional mods. But as far as just the Accessport itself will be a big help to the car's performance. For my third one on the list, it would be the intercooler. I'm currently running Ets Intercooler. If you are out here like in Utah or California where the summers get pretty heated up, you will want an intercooler during the summer. Winter not too bad because you know it's winter, but you would want an Ets intercooler. It does help out tremendously to keep temps down. My fourth one would be a wastegate actuator. Now, a wastegate actuator is going to help you hold boost, turn up the boost a little more. I believe that on the StockTurbo you could run up to like 28, 29 PSI. Most stock cars with just these mods listed, you could be running around high 3s, maybe low 4s. Torque-wise, you'll definitely be in the 400 torque range. And for my last one, I couldn't decide between these two, but it's either going to be the Catback Exhaust. I'm running the Borla, because there is some restriction to the stock exhaust. There is a flat piece, if you ever end up getting under there's a flat piece that runs under the vehicle, and it's about like a 2-inch wide gap. I would say get rid of that and go ahead with the Catback Exhaust. Now for the second one, I was thinking was you want to get a catch can if you're going to run E30. Now running a catch can will help out tremendously when running E30. It is recommended. So if you do go E30, you need a catch can. So with that being said, my personal 5 would be rear motor mount by Cobb, Accessport with filter and the custom tune. Then number 3 comes out intercooler. Number 4, wastegate. For number 5 is either going to be the Catback Exhaust or it's going to be the oil catch can. Now for just looks, you know, you don't want to avoid warranty or anything. My top 5 for that is definitely get window tint. This car needs window tint. Without it, it looks like a freaking fishbowl. And then along with window tint, also get your taillights tinted. Then for number 2, exhaust. I know I listed exhaust for the performance, but you know what kind of car is not complete without an exhaust? It will not void your warranty if you get a catback. If you get a downpipe without a cat, you will void your warranty. So just know that, get a catback, not a downpipe. Now for number 3, you want to go with wheels. Wheels mean everything, especially to a car. I'm running the Method race wheels. They are the MR503s. They're 18x8, and right now on the tires I'm running Pilot Sport 4S's on Eibach lowering springs. And wheels help tremendously, especially if you have the stock forged wheels. These will drop some weight on them. And for number 4, I kind of listed already, lowering springs. The car's pretty much a truck coming out from the factory. I would recommend the Eibachs. Those are the ones I'm currently running right now. They did drop the car, but the ride quality is about close to stock, maybe a little bit. It's a bit better, but definitely worth the money. And number 5, out of all of them, would be carbon fiber hood. Now the carbon fiber hood I'm running is a Cibon or Cibon or whatever you call it. This is the hood. Highly recommended. Give the car a whole different look. So yeah, Sibon hood. And so yeah, those are my top 5 for you don't want to avoid your warranty, somewhat budget. So number 1 was window tint, smoke tail lights, and then tinting pretty much any kind of tint, tinting your fog lights. Number 2 would be exhaust, getting a catback, not a downpipe. Downpipe would avoid your warranty, catback won't. Wheels, like I said, wheels will give your car a whole different look compared to stock, especially you have the ones that have 1,000 spokes on them, not the forged ones. Those are pretty ugly. The forged ones are pretty nice, but they're just heavily, really heavy. And then after that would be the lowering springs, Eibach, white line, Mountain Tune. Any of those will work perfectly on the car. And then the carbon fiber hood. Those 5 things there will make your car stand out, and it will look a whole lot better than what it does stock. What mods am I running on my car? I'm running Ets Intercooler, Scorpion downpipe, catless, Borla Type S catback, twin port wastegate, and then I'm running the stratified tune on 91 and E20. I'm also running the stratified aux fuel. Check that out. And then the Cobb rear motor mount, NGK cooler spark plugs, boom up blow off valve. And don't forget, I'm also running the Turbo Smart Boost reference adapter. You need that unless your blow off valve is just going to be going off like crazy, like super annoying. And then after that, I'm also running the Mishimoto catch can with Radium baffle plate and the Turbo Smart check valve. The check valve is for my catch can. So I don't know if you can see it, but somewhere down here, it's pretty much just so you don't get blow by going back into the catch can. It's like a little ball with a spring that whenever you go into boost, it doesn't push boost into your catch can. So you need that check valve so it doesn't do that and you don't have a boost leak. And then last but not least on my mod list would be my, you can't see it, but my PT turbo. So I have the PT turbo, I have the Sibon hood, I have the carbon fiber covers from Cal Pony, I think it is. So I have fuse box, battery. I also have the radiator tank or the coolant tank. And then running the Eibach springs, the Method MR503 wheels. They're lightweight, they're 17.8 pounds per rim. I'm also running the window tint. And so yeah, those are the mods on my car. Those are my top 5 for performance and top 5 for people who don't want to avoid the warranty but yet they want to make their car look clean. I'll try to list everything down below. Message me directly. Follow me on Instagram at slowest_rs. If you have any questions, feel free to message. I think that's about it. So yeah guys, like, rate, and subscribe.